We pledge love and loyalty to we country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute.
A critical awakening in Sierra Leone. The unintended lessons of Julius Maada Bio's presidency. When Julius Maada Bio became president in 2018, he promised a new direction, focused on education, justice, unity, and inclusive development. His eloquent speeches inspired hope in a nation hungry for change. However, as his presidency has unfolded, a different story has emerged, marked not by fulfilled promises, but by deepening economic hardship, growing insecurity, and widespread public disillusionment. One of the most alarming developments under Bio's leadership is the rise of Sierra Leone as a hub for drug trafficking, particularly the spread of Kush, a dangerous synthetic drug. This substance is destroying lives, especially among the youth, and has overwhelmed families and communities. Allegations of official complicity and ineffective law enforcement have led many to describe Sierra Leone as evolving into a narco state, where criminal networks thrive alongside weakened state institutions. Economically, Sierra Leone is trapped in stagflation, a combination of high inflation and low economic growth. Prices for essentials such as food, fuel, and transportation have soared, while wages remain stagnant and youth unemployment continues to climb. The government's reliance on donor funding and external loans has not translated into local economic empowerment or job creation. Many citizens are now forced to make painful choices just to survive, eroding trust in state leadership and exposing the limits of government policies. Public services have also deteriorated. The much-publicized free quality education program suffers from overcrowded classrooms, unpaid teachers, and inadequate resources. The gap between the government's promises and the lived reality of the population has grown ever wider. Despite this grim outlook, a new form of awareness is emerging. Across the country, especially among the youth and professionals, there is a growing sense of political consciousness and civic engagement. Citizens are becoming more vocal, organizing protests, and demanding accountability from leaders. The protests in 2022, though marred by violence, reflected a collective demand for dignity, justice, and meaningful governance. In this context, President Bio's greatest legacy may be the unintended political awakening of the people. His administration's failures have taught Sierra Leoneans to think critically about leadership and governance. They are learning that true development must be people-driven and grounded in action, not rhetoric. This rising consciousness may yet become the foundation for a more accountable and citizen-led future for Sierra Leone.
Yes, Fambulan. Now, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good day, wherever on a day. Afumami Temen a Piari second and Ebla Boa this year, Kawiyena. We they continue today for look at what in they go on Sierra Leone, but we they do with analysis and facts. 2023, we had a crisis in Sierra Leone. After that, we know everything will happen. The APC claiming to have won the election, they refused for going to parliament. Then next year, we're going to then say then get peace conference, then tripartite. From that time to today, we depend this one green thing to throw up and down. Now, we don't see a new energy, or we feel a new energy in the society. They call for government of national unity, then they talk about elections, through proportional representation. You see, all this they give reason for make we ask certain questions. But the first and most important question we they ask is who is fooling who in Sierra Leone? Who that one for fool who that in Sierra Leone? And what in are the reason we make the one for fool who in Sierra Leone? Because as far as me concerned, government for be a continuous institution, not an institution where they flip flop. Today then do this, tomorrow then do that, as if to say we they run the country on guesswork. Why we not for able get a straight line or straight path where they follow? Why we not forget a road map where they follow? Why we not forget continuity and sustainability? Waiting for make today, we talk this, tomorrow we talk that day. Would I they in a hurry for live life where we not for provide the infrastructure, the system, and the institutions for make we run we country properly? Would I they in a hurry? Would I therefore die tomorrow morning? We want to see all the results today. If you get for die tomorrow morning, say for other people they not get for continue for survive. You not get picking them and then picking them not get for come and survive. Why we not for build a structured society? Why is it for center around few people wanting for satisfy themselves? So then they use all kind of con man game for gaslight the people them, con the people them. We they take stock na Sierra Leone, we they take stock na Africa. We know what in they go in other countries. We don't ever sit down for find out which stage within Africa. We don't ever sit down for find out how other country than they, but then still they make progress. When they talk about tribalism, I say, Leone, go to Guinea next door and get more tribes than we. Go to Liberia, I think we get equally the same number of tribes. But why is it not Sierra Leone no more? Tribalism for be a problem. Kenya, they get bigger problem with tribes than we. But Kenya, they make progress. We, when it come to we, it's like then put cheese, several aratas, then they round the cheese, then they fed for the cheese. That's the exact scenario we have in Sierra Leone. Everything about we country, now a few people in the elite class wanting to control all the resources. It's not about developing Sierra Leone. It's not about wanting to make the country a better place. It's about a few people wanting to control all the resources because they feel say now they no more get right. So now I make them the cow then flip flop game. When these elections been done 2023, I go on board a platform, I talk and say the best path forward for Sierra Leone, like a government of national unity, we will get an interim mandate, not above 3 years, we then go give them certain terms of reference and things them for achieve. We after that, then go sit down, then conduct elections. And one of the suggestions Rabbi make was that anybody when a member of that government not for be liable for contest in the elections where they follow after then term done. Mohamed Bango, but now with the so now. And not go be Mohamed Bango, you said it. And here we are today. You guys are playing games on the people of Sierra Leone. The frog young, a pull tumba, not a way only they can get kakwis. 2023, I said it. I said, let's have a government, an interim government of national unity. We're going to include all the political parties. It's not only about APC, SLPP. So we give them terms of reference, let them look at the electoral system, then look at the constitution, then look at decentralization, then come with suggestions. We get them things here right, then we go into a decent and quiet elections. Today, it won't be. So now tell me, who is fooling who in Sierra Leone? And who thinks he's the owner of Sierra Leone? Because Sierra Leone belongs to every Sierra Leonean. So one or two people for Sudan, they take decisions for Sierra Leone. When it suits them, they say, all right, Lord, do so. When it not suits them, now enough for Biso. I think we don't reach the point where then games here for end. The top class in the APC and SLPP. I not say the ordinary members them. I not say the one the way they other lower levels. So for the top class in the APC and SLPP, una need for take stock because I think the end of una game don't they reach. We will just the flip flop and the people them. What's in the reason for this call for government of national unity right now? Una tell we, una give we the information, but we need for know. What is the reason behind this emphasis on proportional representation? Let's say proportional representation bad. If una want, if una please, I think I get a detailed background about proportional representation because the country are denying and they use the 8th of next month to get national elections is based on proportional representation. But here, the party does not exclude the people. The kind proportional representation owner they try for introduce na Sierra Leone. Now elite state capture na one do. When I don't capture all the institutions, now I want capture the power na the people there. I make una they allow for proportional representation. Because now, owner within at the top of the party, now they decide whether for go represent una. Then when the person go parliament, you not get no obligation to the people. That's it. Country whose ethical standards not there. In a country where empathy is lacking, in a country where trust is lacking, proportional representation is not good for politics. It's not. In a country where people respect standards, in a country where people maintain trust, in a country where people would look at issues and say, let's deal with the issue. Let's don't deal with the person. Let's don't deal with the region. Proportional representation will work. This proportional representation we now introduce. We now they go all over the place, they make big laddie that with. If they introduce an Sierra Leone, forever and ever, democracy don't die. It's a way to kill democracy. in a country where people don't understand democracy. Because the elites, now them go they choose who that they want, then put them, then put the list, una go represent. Then obligation, not to honor the elites, not to the people. Yes, that's what you guys want to do. So now they create a kind of oligarchy. Now we not the big boss and now they decide who that forget power. The people don't matter anymore. And of course, one of the things we are thinking on are not the technically notes. Proportional representation that will exclude people's power is unconstitutional. I will repeat that. Proportional representation that will exclude or undermine people's power is unconstitutional because the present constitution, chapter 2, section 5A and B, clearly define where power belongs. They say power belongs, sovereignty belongs to the people. And the authority of government is derived from that sovereignty and this constitution. That is, the constitution is referring to itself. So now get for think seriously. This con game we now want do. And I say no, no, no do am, but Lord think am seriously. Lord blow now and then kukujumuku. Because on our aware. You see, the other reason the Sierra Leonean public get for take note of. The elites, where they run them through major political parties, they will call SLPP and APC, then very much aware say they not get political currency. What do I mean? Then they're at the top, but down there, they not get control and support of the members of the political parties. So now then they find a way for entrench and keep themselves up yonder. I make secretly they don't go agree. Now go talk about government and national unity. Now go talk about proportional representation. It's time you stop fooling the people of Sierra Leone. It's time. This has gone too far. Not on a normal day. And the other thing, Sierra Leone has enough for everybody. Sierra Leone has enough for everybody. Every district in that country has a mineral resource. Every district has an agricultural potential to grow not only local crops, but exportable crops. I didn't tell for concentrate for develop, not to how for cook the people, make dabaru, kukujumuku, and all kind corn game. We should concern ourselves with a structure. We go make everybody feel say I belong. Everybody gladly for participate. Also with structure, we they protect just less than 1% of the population. All these things I want to preach to, now less than 1% get for benefit from them. The suffering, the drug abuse, all the other thing go take different dimension. So now plan for kill all the people of Sierra Leone. When I don't kill them done, how na go run Sierra Leone if people are not there? When you tell me back. Instead of talking about PR system, Una not sit down and look, say, how we go efficiently create a decentralization system. We go allow accountability, transparency, and smooth running of the country. If not that una been they talk about, then we know say una mean good. Because for as long as power is over centralized, all these fet cause all the games the way they go on so go continue. If we decentralize Sierra Leone, we make sure say if not district decentralization we dey agree on, we make sure say every district get your own annual plan, then get their annual budget, they able defend them, they able undertake them projects them they. Then you begin them, do the contract. You know, they go take a man from Pendembu, Kangia, and contract na Cambia. If na Pendembu, they get contract na Pendembu. The one na Cambia, they get contract na Cambia. If na that kind system we introduce, then we make sure say the state delivery services, we put them in a level where accountability go there. We trust. In 10 years alone, they transform. But we are not ready for do that. Why? Because when I want centralized power, Leone are they in control of the iron ore, the gold, the bauxite, now oil self the kind side. It's your game. It's what you want to do. Leone are they recruit people there. People that were morally bankrupt for joining. It's your game. But the people of Sierra Leone, as they always say, then get for wait. Then get for wait. We not for sit down wait for react. We for sit down now, we begin find out. Let we know what and what is wrong and how for make them correct without us having to go and fight and kill each other. We can do that if we are ready. But if we not sit down, then they go and talk this, talk that, they blindfold Luna. When they don't do and done, it don't lead to. If we are not careful, it don't lead. All along, we are not been there, nothing. Plus, oh, we go do this, we go do that. We them make them fire and people and kill them. Now, and they talk about government of national unity. Ibo, Onabi don't talk all kind thing. Onabi don't do all kind thing. Why now una they ask for unity? Who is fooling who? What's not the real reason behind this national unity? Is it the case at the ECOWAS court? Now the case no more now, una. Tell the public about lawyer. That's the case go ECOWAS court now. Gear change in a saloon. The gear change one time. Tripartite implementation peak speed. Discussions on electoral procedures peak speed. Then we get the new talk. Government of national unity. Able almost left pan 5 years old they can do national unity. Almost left. Why didn't we do it at the beginning, immediately after 2018 elections? Why? Why? You can't answer, boo. Why? Tell me all this accountability and all the other things we're making now where they can't talk about government of national unity. Who that one share power with who that? After we don't cause, We don't talk. APC not good for salon. 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 You know, some things that work happen in that country. Some of us, you see them in a quiet moment with the axe. Where are the moral and ethical standards in Sierra Leone? Where? When you say this today, tomorrow you say the opposite. That's lack of ethical standards. When you do this today, tomorrow you do the opposite. It's lack of moral standards. Yes. Somebody enough for this so then you forget what you never serve you for. Now, like he said, let them know say this man, now he work that. People and they will need you, then go can employ you one day. But today wanna make so, tomorrow wanna make so, they wanna think say the people are not they think. What is this power sharing all about? Somebody don't smell the rat, or somebody want for cover him back because the niceties don't they reach the point now for ask, what are they covering back? Don't free all prisoners, although yes, we know say most of the prisoners where they announce say don't free, now they exist. If then they exist, let them fumble and tell we say them fumble and don't reach now also. Yes. If then they exist, the families of those people should come public and say, we fumble don't come, look the picture we'll take with them. Like how then take picture with some of them. After that, we are back say, oh, all the crimes against former APC executive members have been dropped. Which crime? Because the Tifulekuna, that crime? If not a driving company, if man. So if not that, we not they talk because we now want cover certain things, let we know. No, maybe we not feel too proud for come to the people of Sierra Leone and apologize, say, oh, sorry, we don't do so, we don't do so, we don't do so, we not forgive we. Maybe that's what you guys are rigma rolling with. Now they con the efficiency there, they're not they think. As also all part of the nod all the time now then did it. So now they con them. Top national unity, love forgive myself. That you also be she's go take cambo. That motoka take cambo. Ah, Shalom. When we country go get a steady back. When we country go begin run the country. When we go begin treat we country with the seriousness we deserve. A country will get the potential for be the richest place in West Africa. We treat her anyhow. Sierra Leone has the potential to be the richest place in West Africa. First and foremost, now we get the only natural harbor in Africa. That alone is an economic weapon for we. We invest in a railway where they go across. We start maybe, we reach up to Niamey in Niger. From there, we can extend down to Sudan, Southern Sudan. We know the benefits Sudan they could bring to our country. In terms of trade, we know they sit down, look at all them things there. We sit down no more for they do a lack inside the country. Ebo, no, Doc, Yala say, hey, we are once Athens of West Africa. Yes, we were Athens of West Africa. What are we today? What are we today? Why have we stopped thinking in Sierra Leone? Why is it that everybody will get education if we go join a lucky for camp well the country? Why? What's really wrong with we in Sierra Leone? We make enough for able to sit down. We look, we say, this is our home. Let us make this place for all of us. Instead, we they take joy for see, how they run can sit down other man country. Country where 1 week the place warm, the next week the place cold. Last week it was very hot and not be able to wear clothes. Today pass why I double clothes there because the place don't begin cold. Yeah, I know they complain about that, but what are they say? If we been don't make Sierra Leone out from Mecca, that place would have been heaven on earth. Yeah, some of you now na travel go Caribbean, now na go see. Then country na Caribbean, we not get much potentials like we. What thing then they do with that and small tourism and then thing and then they build up from. Una go Gambia, now na see. Guinea next door is far, far, far better than Sierra Leone. Now na Kiala, and now we constitute. So we constitution, now we problem, now we mentality. The president of Guinea get more powers than the president of Sierra Leone. I challenge everyone here. When I go find out the constitution of Guinea, and I compare the power of the president in Guinea to the power of the president in Sierra Leone. The president of Guinea, he get the power for dissolve parliament without a question. When president able to do that, that are one of the powers we get. There are lots of things what we need for find out. Because if we not do that, this small batch of elites, we want control all the mineral resources. Then going to continue for the blindfold and lie power. Above all, then they use ethnic sentiments and loyalties. Then they use other things. Them we're not supposed to be part of politics for control. Una not sit down, let them take that country down the drain. Because if we not do that, hey, now foreigners they benefit. From before independence, people they don't make mistake when a foreigners be the benefit by our economy. Now the same thing they go on to today. And I try. Then there's one journalist, Thomas Dixon, because he raised up an issue about a mining company, the whole land for that. About inside the money your country. Now the same people them where they talk about national unity, but then they misuse the people their resources. One thing I want the government of Sierra Leone to know from today is that the United Nations Convention on the permanency of sovereignty over natural resources applies in Sierra Leone. I want to read that convention there. If mining company can Sierra Leone, then they go against the local developmental needs of the people. The citizens can get right for raise voice about that. They are protected by that convention. If some of you now been go play diamond, spade, and dice with una school fee, some of you not do that. We learn it all in a good school. So we know what you will know. I may not a guess. Una guess work on a paper. National unity, tripartite. Now they talk about but government power sharing. This has to stop. People are not going to play with the destiny of a country. And what to make them worse? Why soon they do all that in there when I expose the citizenry to a lot of hazards? Every country once in a lifetime, they get an opportunity for developing itself. This is the time Sierra Leone should be planning to develop herself, because this is the time we get a population where over 60% of them, they below age. This is the time we should be providing that young and energetic population with the necessary skills for industrialization and technological advancement. But instead of doing that, we never make Dabaro and Kukujumuku, they mix up the people then. Whilst foreigners, they gain now we hate. Una and give una pittance every day una buy motoka. Now they say some motoka they na Sierra Leone, they no more this year. Now we get over 500 billion, yes. Some of the way meet them, I treat them, now boss to assist them get. Who said this? I'm the poorest man here. This vicinity, this suburban area, I'm the poorest man here. All my neighbor them, then they in the millions and billions. The way you meet them, they're simple. As we see small Ethiopian, don't begin waste money. We poor man get already, they ain't gonna fence. They rot in there. How na they do so na salon? How na they do? How na they waste the people their lives, waste their time. This is the time we should be putting money, investment into improving with human resources. All this noise one they make about quality education. Where is it? Do not show me one school na Sierra Leone with proper equipment. Do not show me one school na Sierra Leone where get well paid and happy teachers. Where's the quality? 10 years from now, this young population, not young again, no, then they're in the middle age now. 10 years after that, they are old. And I'm going to tell you something. Because of the kind standard of living at the country, this young population, most of the people they old and they born, they not get chance to make progress. And what is happening? Foreigners are coming. So they can't settle, and they married with sisters, then born picking them. Then foreigner picking and they now they get for take over salon. Yes. If una no know say na that una they create by design, yes. Because as long as that picking them born na Sierra Leone citizen, as long as mama na Sierra Leone na citizen. Instead of una sit down, una member then thing there, una call national conference, let people then talk, then give certain ideas who will expand the horizon of nation building. Una sit down, they make kukujumuku, they lie power on self. And they talk about government of national unity, power sharing. You guys are the real jokers, honestly. You know what make una joker? Una face all what una they do so you go succeed from go on and on. Hey, anything we not get good intention, they go like banger. They don't. Anything that this universe will not get good intention, now like banger. We put fire, boom, it done. Till we get good intention, it is start slow. It build up because it is learn from himself and from his cycles and mistakes. We not try stop this game. We not try stop this game. People's Democratic League, we have an opposition in Sierra Leone. The people of Sierra Leone can be the opposition. They only need to get the consciousness, say, power belongs to the people because it's prescribed. Chapter 2, Section 5. Please go and read that one. It's prescribed there. Sovereignty belongs to the people. The government derives its authority from that sovereignty and this document. So the people themselves are a formidable opposition. Opposition, not to that go learn with my English for can't talk. Daga. Opposition is about this is what we want, this is how we want it. When they're not doing, that's what oppositions will be. Not to for can't you know, my Lord, begin talk English way you don't understand. I reckon I'll lock all in by the talker. Once you know they tell the person say, not to this I want, now this I want. When I don't see him film, we may start. Sengbe could not speak English. He was in an English environment in America. He became a formidable force of opposition. It went to the Congress. They had to listen to him. They found an interpreter. So now let's forget excuse not Sierra Leone. There is opposition. The people need to organize themselves. Them politicians, they take advantage now because una don't make una say cheap to them. Una believe say now they no more without them nothing or they work. And so they don't gaslight una. And they take una cheap because every day your body una stop that. And therefore come to una, not to una for go to them. But now they employ them by electing them. That's what then they elect una. The people of Sierra Leone need for wake up. And they always talk on this platform, say the people of Sierra Leone get for wake. If they no wake up, nothing not they change that country. It will continue for be worse. Not get for wake up. I'm crying, God bless President Bill. God bless everybody. God is not partial. Life is a choice, my dear fellow. The choice you make is the product you get. If you choose to be a weakling, other person will use you. If you choose to be a strong man, nobody no go use you. If you choose to be Dumbe, then go hold you by the nose and go. If you choose to be wise, nobody know they hold you by the nose you go. And another thing, whatever you choose, they go as a message and they come back to you. When it come back to you, then they call hake. Hake not always means in a bad thing. Hake, now in the Asians and they call karma. What you send out is what comes back to you. The human being are like radio receiver, where they broadcast, the transponder, that mobile telephone way they use, that pole way they see, then get a machine there where they receive and send and call them transponder. We are like transponders. What we think, we send out to the universe. I want for be a killer. Definitely you will be a killer because the universe, they actualize them for you. I want for be rich. Definitely you are going to be rich because the universe, they create the channels for you. In life, we get what we deserve. This is what most people don't understand. I make some of una Christian, the Bible tell una, Jesus been talk and say, heaven is within you. What you think is what you become. So everybody is blessed, but the blessings come according to how you wish them. If you wish good, good they come. You wish bad, the bad get for come. It no matter how long it take. As a matter of time, fact, time not exist. Time now one of the illusions we will get. Everything they happen when it will happen. Okay? So I agree with you. God bless them because God make them like I open the people their eye. From after nobody no go blindfold people out and like salon. Yeah? We go bless them for that. Open we eye. Now in the climax of all their lucky they don't do na the country from 1961. For all the same, in as much as we go bless them, they tell we when frog young pull tumba now we hold the frog they get kakwes. What in a plan? Why they call for power sharing now? He thinks they go bypass the provisions of the constitution for go a third term. That section from the constitution we say only 2 terms of 5 years is an entrenched clause. For change than they're not the only gonna parliament, forget a 2/3 vote of all members of parliament, then get for conducting national election. Where the yes vote for pass the no vote for say yes, law change them. So if now that you think say it go happen, but not you one, forget it. How they happen? And how they happen? What you all know, and I go tell you this, carry me find way cow it this word. Water don't pass Gary. SLPP and APC water don't pass Gary. So now then they look of a way for pull it. Go see on a convention what happen. Then after that, on I go desecrate to parliament with rudeness, kokoros. Then I say na Fatima wrong. Una all wrong. Una all wrong. That singing a parliament is a contempt. As long as the mess they on the table, everybody within that well of parliament for behaving self. So for go sing kokoros when the mess they a contempt. Fatima not standing, a contempt. Water don't pass Gary. In a former chairman, talking on a convention openly. SLPP never win election. The water don't pass Gary, bo. So not take breeze. Take and say, dear, dear. Shuffle, bo. APC self, the same thing. They don't see say the executive don't lose control. They know. But then they go meet the members, then they know the reaction when they get. They know say there is a disconnect. So then say to them, now saving grace. If then go make government of national unity power sharing. That then they not get for go to the electorate for go ask them consent. On politician and things say them smart. Then smartphone because una know they find out. Una anything they can't tell una believe. If una begin find out, una go see the loopholes Bamboku them things say how they be in a salon. And una go know say it no matter if me na APC or SLPP, it no good for me. Una go know that. But una know they find out. So the guys then get a field day. Then they do out and like, they enjoy themselves. Now I make some of we don't know want to do. They don't want to do at all. They know they talk, but they don't want to do. And say that they own a chance so you know they will tweet. Me one don't call me, you wait no more go catch you and say, but you never go catch me. That's one. You never go catch me. So tell me you never get for me talk. And if you get for me talk, sir, now under circumstances where you never do me nothing. Nothing. Because sometimes people they meet up, I get diplomatic status. So what can you do? Salon people them. Una try open una yes. Una open una eye. Una open una minds them for understand what they go on. This game we don't start. If una not open una yes, una not open una minds, una not open una eye them for understand what they go on. All of you are going to be losers. You will regret it. You will regret it 3, 5 years from now. Una go get a lot for regret. And let una not say they not been warned una. Whatever they go on Sierra Leone, they in una interest. It in the interest of a few people. And once you have una begin understand. Now we move away from this political party mentality. A few people, then are all the political parties then they use una. And then PC, he's a Ghana PC. But then they meet up with the APC there, then they condemn them executive them. And the whole meeting, and they arrange. This power sharing, then they talk to. They're not just grab car announce them. Then call meeting to themselves, then talk them, then discuss, they agree, then get an agreement. Then say, well, now go talk to the people then. So now move away from parties and politics. Una begin look at Sierra Leone. Una ask una self, why them politicians here for the continue, for the blindfold we, like them are enemies, when in fact they are not. What are the reason who make them do that? Then una ask the question, what in Salon get? We now value. Then maybe una go see the real picture. And I want to know one thing. We not go agree. Yes, we not go agree, but let not take say we for go fet, yeah? Then guys, yeah, within a power, they have all the means to fight. The only way we'll go able to fet them now for make we unite with one voice. Not to pass we jump on a treat, then go kill we. One voice, one action. And that action for be quiet resistance. Quiet resistance, they come in different ways. You don't need for go fet person. Just like who be small with the see mama and papa, they don't make plaba, all man they pass, but they know they make nobody know. That's quiet resistance. There's a way we can do it. There are several ways we can do it. But the people of Sierra Leone have to be prepared. and waiting at the preparation. First and foremost, una need for know what you una for know. Not sit down with past and can't tell you. Not everything they can talk. If you take hook, line, and sinker, go find out. Even me, they talk. Not everything una for take hook, line, and sinker. Una find out. Una find out. We find out for yourself. Are the best method for learn something. And when you learn something, are the best way for safeguard yourself. Knowledge is power. I make religion, they always tell me, say, go in search of knowledge. All the religion then talk. When you get knowledge, nobody know they turn you ileko. Now you agree. If you not agree, you not agree. If you not want, you not want. So, una try. Salon people, una try. The ball they now una cut. Today, I not go take long, except if I forget calls. Otherwise, I will soon in the next 4 minutes go offline. So anybody who I may call, make a call now. Each person today, 5 minutes with that one call. Make a call, then we get a conversation and see what we're going forward. The lines are open. Now they drink small water, yeah? Oh, you do. If una they call, una make a call. Otherwise, in the next 3 minutes, I'm going to call it a day. Now go rest. Arimentieri. Well, I not think we dey get a call today. So I think it's time I make my last comments and I dey ask the one that when a new people we come there, gonna subscribe and help for share. Here we talk politics, but we talk clean, decent politics for make Sierra Leone. Not all the politics for create enmity. We not need for be enemies in Sierra Leone. We are all not the same blood. That motto, well, Lamina Sanko, been provide for SLPP, where you say one country, one people, it bigger than politics. Now we know this. And SLPP, una get the chance for be nation builders, but una left this way, una want to one. Una try left. Una open up. There's enough for everybody in Sierra Leone. Una left. Una left the Kukujumuku. Well, I don't been till done when they can call for government of national unity, not to show that they do government. APC on, whether no say, thing done bad for the up yonder, they want blind fool the people them. Now I make now they don't go see them. They'll make government of national unity, power sharing. When the thing be trade, when I talk, Mohammed Bango I can't tell me, oh, he's happy because he knows more. Functioning illiterate like Gandhi. And Salon and kind people they prosper. And Allah we try. Don't make second. Allah we try. I go end and day and I go say good night to now. We go meet on Monday.
What happens when truth becomes a tool, not a right? In Sierra Leone, confusion isn't just chaos, it's strategy. When leaders deny what you live, gaslight your reality, and rewrite the past, who really holds the power? Tonight on Truth Unmasked, we expose the tactics, we name the games, we decode the lies. Don't just believe what they tell you. Ask why they want you to believe it.